Ladies and gentlemen, we join you here at McGaffin Field for the KASSAA Baseball Finals, Rias. Regi versus Sydenham. I'm Jacob Ewing, joined alongside my co-commentator, Rias Hennessy. Rias, how are we feeling? It's a beautiful day here at the ballpark.
Yeah, feeling great, Jacob. You know, some light cloud coverage, but otherwise a great day for some baseball. You know, always a pleasure to join alongside you for these streams. Bring some content to the fans, some great KASSAA baseball action.
As we have first pitch coming up here momentarily. And so we'll build Regi first at the bat, so they will start as the away team. It looks to be Sydenham coming into the tournament as the 1 seed. So here we go. It will be Sydenham at the mound. It looks to start things off. Will be number 10 of Sydney. That is Matt McShane. McShane, the starting pitcher chosen by the Golden Eagles to kick things off. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. First pitch here at McGaffin. I hope you're ready, because I certainly am ready, Rias. And here we go. It'll be strike one off the first pitch, as leading things off is Griffin Hunt Frazier. So Hunt Frazier looks to lead things off successfully here. For Regi, we'll see what he can do. First pitch in an 0-1 count. That one's be down in the dirt. We'll go to ball number 1. We'll go to a 1-1 count. And you hear the Regi side there, Rias. They're loving it with excitement.
Oh, yes, Jacob. Dugout energy is such an important aspect of baseball. Regi is getting loud for their guy up at the plate here, getting him ready for these pitches. Here comes another one. That one's just catches the inside. That'll be strike 2.
How you doing, buddy? Good.
Hey. Long time no see.
And so that one's going to catch the plate, Rias. So we'll go to a 1-2 count. An opportunity here for McShane to find his first strikeout of the outing. That one will be down in the dirt. We'll go to 2-2 now. So Hunt Frazier trying to settle into this count, as he's one away from the strikeout, so he's got to protect anything over the plate. We'll see what he can do. Hunt Frazier waiting for his pitch. McShane delivers. That one's just going to be inside. He'll take that one, and Rias will move to a full count here. Hunt Frazier's got to be careful.
A full count, very exciting, Jacob. The nerves must be high for these guys. Full count, very exciting moment in baseball, as here we go.
Pitch delivered by McShane. He's going to foul that one up, so
excellent work staying alive. The Regi dugout's loving that one. Not sure if you heard those screams from at home, but he's on it, he's on it. His boys are loving it.
yeah, that was a good slice there by Hunt Frazier, just trying to find any sort of contact here and get this ball in play to kick things off. But McShane's going to have to deliver another one. Full count. Potential walk scenario is going to take it inside. We'll have a leadoff walk going for the Panthers. So they'll take first base, and now, Rice, well, something for the Panthers to work with here.
Something for the Panthers to work with. Indeed, Jacob, and I can't help but point out the energy coming from Regi's dugout is trumping the energy coming from Sydenham's dugout. We've heard almost nothing from the Sydenham guys in the dugout, but Regi cheering their guys on, getting that energy high. Here we go. He's Regi runner looking for second. Slides in. He'll be safe. What a phenomenal play early on in this game.
Yeah, great steal there by Hunt Frazier to turn on the Jets, as maybe saw McShane was in a bit of a slow release there, so he took the jump, and well, he got there in time. Throw was just a little late. So runner now in a scoring position over there at second base. We'll see if they can convert it, though. That pitch is just going to be a bit high. We'll have another ball come through. McShane still trying to find his first out. Ooh, takes a slice on that one. We'll get fouled back. You see the camera shake come through. So he just sliced that one back, so that will go against in the strike in the count. Ooh, a wild throw. We'll see if runner decides to go, and he will take off to third. And so now runner's going to take him back to second, as it was a foul ball there, Rias. So the play was dead, so he can't run. And umpire didn't seem to like that one, so he'll make him go back to second base there.
Didn't like that one bit, but we've got ourselves sorted here. Runner back on second. Batting for Regi, that is number 8, Andrew Gilmore. Andrew now fouls another one off. He's doing a great job making contact with the bat, but he just can't seem to send it forwards, Jacob.
And so runner also decided to go to third again, and well, hopefully put back. It's like pointed down. And so he'll have to go back to second base. And so we'll see what he does here. I believe it's a 2-2 count. Pitch delivered. Doesn't catch the strike zone. Well, will be another ball coming through for Gilmore's first at-bat of this game. He's just trying to advance his runner at second. He knows that's Hunt Frazier over there, who's already stolen one of the bases. That one comes in, and it's a strike number 3 in the first punch out for McShane's outing there, Rias.
McShane, he's been doing a pretty good job so far. Nice opener for Sydenham. He's got just one to deal with on second base, but he's got an out. As here we go, stepping up to bat. It's Joe Kennedy of Regi. Joe Kennedy. Looked like he was looking for a bunt there, decides not to go for it. The Regi runner on second.
Yeah,
hesitates for the steal, goes back to second.
So that's something McShane's got to be careful of here. If Kennedy's wanting to bunt, the boys on the infield got to be ready to get that ball as they're just looking to advance the runner. Not going to take a slice on that one, and an ump will call it just outside, so it'll be ball. It'll be a ball as we settle right back into the count. McShane eyeing up the runner at second. That one's going to be high again. It'll be a 2-1 count against Kennedy. Count in his favor, though. He'll await his pitch from McShane. Hunt Frazier going to third now. Throw to third is high. It will get past the third baseman's glove, and he's going to come home. And it's throw to home is there in time.
Wow. Phenomenal recovery by Sydenham. Goodness me, Jacob. Looked like he was coming all the way home. A long toss from left field there. Finds the catcher. Punches out the second one.
And that was Curtis Pierce over there in left field to throw out Hunt Frazier going home. And just like that, they save a run. It looked like they were clear as day to get on the board. But a phenomenal play by Sydenham, as you just said, Ryson. So runner thought it was ball number 4. He'll have to go back to the plate. Yeah. And I believe it's going to be a 3-1 count. So,
3-1 count. McShane, he's been having trouble finding this strike zone against Kennedy. He's got to make something happen here if he wants a strikeout. Big hit from Kennedy. It's rolling all the way to left field. Scooped up by the left fielder. Finds it into second, but Kennedy has no problem getting to first. Regi, another runner on base. Something to work with here. One man on first.
Yeah, great hit by Kennedy there. Really finds the gap right in between the second and third base. And, well, that's a base hit any day of the week. He'll settle in there at first, and we'll try to advance up the bases now into a scoring position. And up to the plate now for Regi with his first pitch will be number 5, Noah Hall, as he'll have his first at-bat. We'll see what Hall can do here, as that one was just a bit high. We'll have ball number 1. And start these things off with a 1-0 count. That one's going to be a low for Hall. He'll start this count in the positive end territory for him, going 2-0. See if he can work with this here with the count in his favor. As we await the next pitch with runner on first. That's Kennedy over there. Pitches in. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. Great pitch there by McShane. As you see the drums over there, Rias, on the Sydenham side.
Yeah, from the Sydenham side, looks like they're getting very hyped. They've got those home hardware buckets flipped upside down with the drumsticks, I believe, Jacob, making some noise for their boys. And we'll see a hit right here from Noah Hall.
And a great play there by McShane to get the out at first. And so just like that, McShane pitches a scoreless outing there in the first. As that'll be out number 3. That one was hit by Hall right to the mound, and it's an easy play to 1. So 3 up, not 3 up, 3 down, but they do get the 3 outs nonetheless. And so huge advantage for Sydenham as they take to the bats going into the bottom of the first here, Rice. Sometimes these games can get out of hand and become super high scoring. So having an opening inning where you get 0 runs against you is huge.
Indeed it is, Jacob. And I think the highlights of the top of the first there were probably McShane at the mound did a phenomenal job. Only furthest a runner got was to third, I believe, and then out while he was trying to steal home. And also the outfielders from Sydenham made some great passes, specifically on that one play. A great pass from left field to home. What a great play by Sydenham. Sydenham, the upper hand now as Regi is going to try to hold off the Sydenham offense here.
And so we'll see, taking the mound first for Regi will be Joe Kennedy. So we'll see what Kennedy can do here in the starting pitching position. He's got a team in Sydenham who has looking to get to the bats early as it looks to lead things off. Looks to be Matt McShane, it actually looks to be, who is the starting pitcher there in our top of the first for Sydenham. We'll find out momentarily who is going to lead things off, but it does look to be him.
Warming up on the mound for the Panthers, that is Joe Kennedy. Joe Kennedy, he had a decent at-bat.
He did, and here comes McShane as he'll lead things off for the Golden Eagles. And we'll see what he can do here. He pitched a good outing there in the first, but now he's got to do his work at the plate. And so here we go. Pitch number 1 is going to be cranked right foul ball.
Straight towards the parking lot. Hopefully nobody's windshields got smashed off that one.
I actually did not hit a car, Rise, thankfully. That wasn't car territory, though. I know you're parked over there, so sigh of relief for yourself.
Indeed.
And so that'll be ball, strike number 1 as that was fouled off. That'll be ball number 1 on that pitch itself. We go to a 1-1 count for McShane's first at-bat of this game. It's McShane. That one, he's going to crack that one right up the second base line, and it gets past the second baseman's glove. A base hit for Matt McShane to lead things off here for Sydenham. And so they'll have a runner at first and just look to advance him into a scoring position now. As Fowler will step up to the plate, and we'll see what he can do now. Good start by Sydenham, though, there, Rennis.
Indeed, Jacob. Great start by Sydenham. They've got something to work with. Got a man on third. Got a man on first. As here we go. It's Fowler now at the plate. First pitch, gets bat on ball. That one looks like an infield fly. No problem for Regi shortstop.
Sorry about the technical difficulties there, folks, but we're back. We're running off a interesting internet setup here, Rise. You know, we're not really indoors, so it's kind of hard to get anything going, but nonetheless,
Service is tricky out here, Jacob.
it definitely is. But nonetheless, actually, Regi did retire the side. I believe they threw out McShane there at second base.
Carroll's doing the plate. I got first. Dave, Joe's doing second, and Ian Evans is doing third.
Okay. And so, hear the drums over there on the Sydenham side as McShane will step back up to the mound for Sydenham, and we'll see what he can do here. So yeah, we did have a bit of technical difficulties there in the bottom of the first, but nonetheless, they retired the side. No runs scored, and it's a 0-0 ball game going into the top of the second inning here now, Raz.
Indeed it is, Jacob, and some great baseball action we saw. Not sure if you missed it, but we did have a runner tagged out attempting a steal last inning. That was exciting.
And so here we go. Pitch number 1 is going to be strike number 1. We'll go to 0-1 now. Off that one is at the plate with his first at-bat. Just trying to get a number here, but nonetheless, it's an 0-1 count. Pitch number 2 comes in. That's going to be strike number 2 as that one catches the bottom of the plate.
It's Owen Lutz up at the plate. Is that an 0-2 count, Jacob? 0-2 count already for Lutz. He's worked himself into a bit of a pit here. He's got to get bat on ball. And he does it. Fouls that one off. Excellent job staying alive. That's right towards the parking lot. Hopefully no windshield smashed with that one. Knock on wood.
So now
we get another ball in play.
0-2 count for Lutz. Pardon me. Yeah, still an 0-2 count. He's got to protect anything over the plate. You know, McShane would love to find a first out here to kick off his first. To kick off the first out of the second. He delivers. That one's going to be high, but he's got some outs. He's got some balls to spare. So we'll take ball number 1, and we'll move to a 1-2 count now. So we'll see if he tries to, you know, throw off the batter a little bit here and throw some crazy pitches. That one has a bit of swerve on it, though. Gets a pop fly to left field, and they can get under it and find out number 1. As Sydenham, even though it's not too sunny of a day here, Ryan, the clouds are out, so that ball is not too hard to track there in the air.
Excellent job by Sydenham indeed, Jacob. That left field for Sydenham has been a bit of a bright spot so far this game. Some excellent plays from over there. But here we go, stepping up to the plate. That's Beckett Alpert of the Panthers. He'll try to work with McShane here. First one, swing and a miss.
Great pitch to McShane there, as that one seemed to kind of look to be inside, then just at the very end swerved outside over the plate. And a swing and a miss will find strike number 1. We'll go to 0-1 in the count. So we wait for McShane's second pitch. That one is going to be 0-2 as he does have to take a swing on that one, but can't find it in fair territory. Gets fouled back. We'll go to 0-2 now. And an opportunity for McShane to find his second out of the top of the second inning. We'll see if he can make it happen, though. As Alport will step back up to the plate. Can McShane find the second punch out of the inning? Just a bit high. It'll be a 1-1 count now. Pardon me, 1-2. Alport just trying to stay alive here. Pitch delivered by McShane right down the middle, swing and a miss. And that's the out number 2 of this inning. A phenomenal play there by McShane to find the 3 strikes there, Ras.
Great work by McShane. He's in the first inning, Jacob, he was having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone against some guys, but so far in this second inning, he has been phenomenal. We've got a small stoppage of play here. Umpire just checking something out, and we've got ourselves sorted.
So Alain Mignon will be the next batter here for Regi, and we'll see what he can do now. He's got 2 outs in the inning, so he's got to be careful. Now just be high. We'll have ball number 1 and kick this count off 1-0. As we wait for the next pitch here. 1-0 count. McShane delivers. Oh, a great hit there by Mignon, but it's powered right into the netting, so that will be a strike against him. As he tried to find contact in fair territory. So Anna McNeil in a 1-1 count with his first at-bat of this game. Pitch is just up and outside, so it'll be ball number 2. We'll go to a 2-1 count now. McShane trying to find his second punch out of this inning and trying to end it for the Golden Eagles, still in the tied game. That one's going to be just low and in the dirt. Ball number 3, 3-1 count in the favor of McNeil. We'll see if he tries to just go for the walk here, if he's going to try to power one through. So we'll wait the pitch from McShane. Delivered. And that one's going to be popped up. Can Golden Eagle get under it? The shortstop's going to go for it, and he'll get it in the glove. And that will do it for the inning. Sydenham finds the 3 outs. And still we're scoreless through 1.5, Rias. As we'll head to the bottom of the second, where Sydenham has an opportunity to get open the scoring.
Sydenham's defense phenomenal in that inning, Jacob. They made quick work of these Panthers. 3 up, 3 out. Is that correct, Jacob?
3 up, 3 down. It is correct, right? That is correct there, Rias. So quick work indeed. 2 plays in the outfield and then 1 beautiful strikeout by McShane. So we'll head back to the mound for the Panthers here, and we'll see if they go with the same pitcher as they did in the first. Find out momentarily. It will be Joe Kennedy. So we'll see what work Kennedy can do from the plate. He did have a scoreless inning in the first. We'll see if he can retain that here in the second, though. So it looks to be leading things off, Rias. It'll be Reed Pierce. For the Golden Eagles. So we'll see what Reed can do here as he looks to at least to get on base here for his team and try to work with that.
Jacob, I think it's Deers.
Far drive for the Sydenham fans, but it's not too far of a drive, maybe about 2 hours, but they are here nonetheless to support the boys. And so here we go. Pardon me, the team, pardon me. This is a varsity team and a co-ed. And so here we go. Reed will lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning for the Golden Eagles. Kennedy delivers his first pitch. That'll be just high. We'll go to ball number 1. Kick this count off 1-0. Kennedy delivers that one. Reed going to take a chop on it. It's going to go just out of play, so that one's going to be fouled off, and we'll go to 1-1 now on the count. One count for Reed. He'll foul that one again, Rise. We'll go to 1-2 now, and an opportunity for Kennedy to find his first strikeout of the inning.
Some great first pitches from Kennedy. Reed. He's got some nice, he's got bat on ball, Jacob. Some nice contact. He just needs it going forwards into play, and he can't find contact on that one. That is strike 3. He's out.
Great play by Kennedy there to throw the pitch just inside the hands. And it'll be the first strikeout of the inning and the first out of the inning. So 1 down, 2 to go here for the Panthers. And up to bat now will be number 22, will be Brad Ashurst. We'll see what Brad can do here. Pardon me, that's not Brad Ashurst. That's number 32. This is Blake at the plate. And we'll see what Blake can do. As he goes 0-1 in the count, and after that pitch, we'll make that 1-1. So a 1-1 count. That one's going to be hit out. It's going to be popped up. Great. Couldn't find the gap between second and center field, but the second baseman will reach back and make that play. That was Andrew Gilmore out there. I believe he was playing shortstop, was able to grab that one. And so that will retire the second batter of this inning, and we'll go 2 outs, 1 more to go. It's up to bat next will be number 9. That's Colston at the mound. Pitch number 1 is going to be just strike number 1. This was a delayed call. Wanted to make the right play. The umpire did, and he called it successfully. That one's delivered again. Strike number 2. Kind of seems like Kennedy's starting to find himself here, Rias.
Indeed, it does, Jacob. Taking very little time to get ready for some of these pitches. He's always ready, and he tosses them straight down. Changes up the pace of his setup, Jacob. Interesting tactic.
And finds strike number 3 to end the inning. A beautiful outing for Joe Kennedy. as that last batter only took 3 pitches to find the punch out. So looks to be McShane heading back to the mound as we head to the top of the 3rd, Rise. Still scoreless here in this one.
We are underway, folks. Apologies once again for those technical difficulties. I believe we lagged out or froze up a little bit there.
Are we good?
As here we go, it's McShane once again at the mound for Sydenham. That's a great pitch from McShane right down the middle. It's Thomas Elkins up to bat. He didn't like that last one, waiting for his pitch. Looking to find it here. Swings at that one. That one pops right up to the shortstop, fumbles it, and we have a Regi runner on first. Some good contact on the ball and a stroke of luck there. Leaves Regi with something to work with. As here we go, McShane. Throwing his first pitch against this guy. Soft bunt. Soft bunt from Jackson Baldry. And he's safe at first. And we have a Regi runner safe at second. Regi, so much to work with now. As here comes Regi's next batter. Stepping up to home plate. For the Panthers, that will be number 6, Griffin Hunt Frazier. And to walk right back to the dugout because it looks like Sydenham's taking a little time out here, folks. Sydenham head coach having a chat with his guys, making sure everything's all right.
Oh, how was it? Not good.
Right, looks like Sydenham is all ready to go here. The defense got themselves sorted out. McShane, he stepped back up to the mound. So here comes McShane. Phenomenal pitch and also a phenomenal job by Caden Fowler, who's catching for McShane, frames that pitch right up in the middle. We'll see an 0-1 count in McShane's favor. 1-1 count now. It's It's Griffin, Hunt, Frazier at the plate. As Hunt Frazier now looking for something from McShane to work with. That one's just outside. Great eye from Hunt Frazier. 2-1 count now. Slight favor to Hunt Frazier. 3-1 count now. All the favors in Hunt Frazier's hands. A walk would load the bases here. Some great opportunities for Regi now as Hunt Frazier lets that one go, and it is ball 4. Tosses the bat back to his boys, and we've got loaded bases for the Panthers. Jacob, this is what dreams are made of. Stepping up to the plate for the Panthers, it's number 8, Andrew Gilmore. As Gilmore now. Gilmore now taking his time, making sure he's ready. First pitch, great eye by Gilmore. That one's just inside, 1-0 count now. McShane's got to be cautious here. Gilmore finds contact, flies over the shortstop. We've got one Regi runner home. Third base coach tells him to hold up. We'll see the first run of the game. Regi, 1-0 lead over Sydenham. We've got bases loaded once again for the Panthers as stepping up to bat for the Panthers. That's number 3, Joe Kennedy. He's been phenomenal at the mound here for the Panthers tonight. We'll see what he can get done on offense. As here comes Joe Kennedy. McShane throws the first pitch. Joe lets it go. It's outside and high. These past few Regi batters have had a great eye for these pitches, knowing exactly when to let them go, exactly when to swing on them. Joe Kennedy lets another one go. 2-0 count, Joe Kennedy's favor. Here comes McShane. Throws a good strike. Excellent frame job there by Caden Fowler. Through, 2-1 count. It's in Kennedy's favor. Kennedy finds contact. That one's popped high. Infield fly is called by the umpire. And we'll see an out called there on Joe Kennedy. But they've got one more batter, Jacob. Bases loaded. Stepping up to home plate, it's Noah Hall of the Panthers. Noah Hall now taking his time, stretching out, making sure he's ready. Can't have nerves in a situation like this. So here comes Noah. First pitch from McShane. Ump likes it. That's strike 1. 0-1 count now in McShane's favor. McShane, second pitch. And looks like some slider action from McShane, showing off his bag a little bit. We'll see strike 2. Noah Hall now, he's got to protect. So here it comes, fouls that one off. Great job by Hall, staying alive in there. Hall, 0-2 count. 3 runners on base. McShane throws a pitch. That one's outside. Catcher takes his time with it. Make sure nobody's sneaking off. So here comes McShane. 1-2 count. Got a timeout called by the catcher, I believe. He'll go have a chat with McShane. Make sure they're both on the same page now. 3 runners on base. 1-2 count for Noah Hall up at the plate. Some high pressure baseball on both sides here. Sydenham fans have many words of encouragement for their peer slash friend slash son. Matt McShane right down the middle. Looks like that one's fouled off. The Sydenham outfield makes a mad dash for it. Pardon me, the second baseman makes a mad dash for it, but it sails over the fence. Great contact from Noah Hall. Good work staying alive as here comes McShane. 1-2 count. 3 runners on base. Noah Hall takes a jab at it for strike. As here we go. Owen Lutz, he's up at the plate.
It's 2 outs now. That one's gonna be way outside. So a 1-2 count. McShane, who's been phenomenal so far this inning, trying to find the 3rd strike and end it. Only allowing 1 out. Get out of this pinch. That one's gonna be fouled way back. So we'll stay at a 1-2 count now. But Lutz has still got to be careful. We'll have another mound meeting coming through. The back catcher and the umpire, pardon me, back catcher and the pitcher really want to make sure they're on the same page. They cannot afford a mistake right now. We'll await the pitch. Lutz trying to find some sort of gap. Pitch is delivered, swing and a miss. Strike number 3. A beautiful outing for McShane at the mound. Started off not in his favor, Rise, loading the bases up, but he gets out of the pinch, only allowing 1 run.
You're darn right, Jacob. It was a tricky beginning. Bases got fully loaded, stayed loaded for a while. But great work by McShane, cleaning up in the end. They only let 1 Regi run in. Game is still very manageable for Sydenham. But here we go, Regi. Their defense has been incredible so far this game. I believe it'll be Joe Kennedy once again up to the mound. We saw some neat stuff from him last inning, Jacob. Some changes of pace in his setups, changes of pace in his throws. And he throws heat when he needs to, Jacob.
This is true. So we'll see if Kennedy takes back to the mound, and he looks to do so. And so we'll start the bottom of the 3rd here with Sydenham at the plate. As they look to, well, they're down by 1 now, so they got a bit of work to do. A swing and a miss on the inside. That one's also going to be inside. I'll take a ball on that one, though, because he doesn't decide to swing. That one's going to be strike number 2. We got a 1-2 in the count now. So, pardon me, a 2-2 count here at the plate. Pitch slowly delivered by Kennedy. Swing and a miss, strike number 3. He gets him swinging.
That slow delivery from Joe Kennedy is just a work of art, Jacob. It gets in the head of the Sydenham batters. It's worked every single time he's pulled it out of his bag. As here we go. It's Lily Rumbold up at the plate for Sydenham now. Rumbold takes a jab at that one. Can't find contact. So here comes Kennedy. Another swing and a miss from Lily. Rumbold, she's got to protect. Good eye on that one. Hits the dirt just on the right side of the catcher. Here comes Kennedy. Slow delivery from Kennedy. Umpire likes it. Another strikeout from Kennedy. He has been phenomenal so far this inning. 2 up, 2 down. Third batter up. That'll be number 3 of Sydenham. Looks like that's Evan Hollis. Got some chirps from the parents on the Regi side of the diamond here, Jacob. But Hollis doesn't like the first one. Swings at the second one. Looks like we've got an 0-2 count. Hollis, he's got to do some work here. Got to protect. Kennedy pulls out a slow delivery. Just inside. Good eye by Hollis, avoiding that one. 1-2 count now. But it is still in favor of Kennedy. That one is a strike right down the middle. Hollis left it behind, and Regi cleans up. 3 up, 3 down. Some phenomenal work from Joe Kennedy on the mound. He's making it easy for his defense, Jacob.
He definitely is.
I'm going to switch to not disturb.
Here we go. We get the top of the 4th inning underway here. Still a 1-0 Regi game as Joe Kennedy was able to retire the side. And that one's hit hard right out to center field. It'll be a routine catch there by the center fielder to get the first out of the inning. And so we'll go 1 down, 2 to go here. Here in the top of the 4th. That one's hit hard again. Can that one find a gap? And it will. That one will get down for a base hit there as Matt McNeil able to find some contact. And Runners at first and second. Ooh, that's Hunt Frazier who couldn't get any. Just couldn't get a good slice on that one. It gets tipped away. As we go back to the top of the order, we'll see what Hunt Frazier can do. As we're back off and away. Pitch delivered. Way off the plate, but that is the pitch I think they wanted. They're just trying to throw off Hunt Frazier's timing here and awareness of the strike zone. Trying to convert on a run here to add to their lead. Ooh, that one takes it way inside. Lucky didn't hit him. McShane gonna try to brush that one off. McShane trying to find the final out here. Ooh, and a big swing there by Hunt Frazier. Couldn't find contact though. So he'll step off the plate for just a moment. Gather himself. Step right back up. As we await the pitch. Delivered. That one's gonna be fouled back. And so he'll stay in it, but he does have 2 strikes against him now. And a huge opportunity for McShane to find a crucial strikeout, as he does not want Regi to add to this lead.
So here comes Hunt Frazier back up to the plate. He's got to get bat on ball now, got to stay alive. As McShane looking for the call from his back catcher.
2s across the board and a 2-2 count. Delivered. Being fouled back again there, Rice.
Indeed, great work from Hunt Frazier, just getting some contact, staying alive, waiting for his pitch. Hunt Frazier back up to the plate now. It's McShane. Throws a fastball right down the middle. Hunt Frazier gets a bat on it, fouls it off once again. I believe that's 3 or 4 of those in a row now, Jacob.
It definitely is. He's waiting for his pitch, and when he finds it, he's going to connect on it. But for now, he's just going to try to battle everything away and protect anything over the plate. McShane throws another one. That's going to be another ball. And
Looks like that one was just on the high end of the strike zone.
You could tell Hunt Frazier was thankful for that one. I saw his reflex as soon as I came over the plate. I think he thought it was a strike. It doesn't. It goes his way. That one goes for a ball. Full count scenario. And McShane just gonna disengage from the mound and make McNeil go back to second. Make him play a bit tighter to the base. Runner's gonna go to third now, but a swing and a miss stops him right in his tracks. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. A great outing it looks to be for McShane as his whole team rallies behind him. And just like that, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. In a 1-0 Regi lead and an opportunity for Sydenham. All it takes is 1 run to tie it up here, Rice.
Indeed it does, and we'll see stepping up to the mound to warm up once again for the Panthers, it's Joe Kennedy. He's been absolutely phenomenal here. We've seen some nasty pitches from him so far here tonight, Jacob. I'll just warm up with some light tosses, get the shoulder loose. So here we go. We'll see the whole Regi defense take the field. Just get nice and ready. They've still got the 1-run advantage, 1-0. Only 1 run scored so far in this entire baseball game, Jacob. Again, folks, apologies for the continued technical difficulties on the stream. Believe we're going fine now, but every once in a while, folks, it just cuts right out on us. It's hard to find good connection down here at McGaffin. Lovely field otherwise.
Yeah, state of the art, Rice. You got the batting cages over there on the right side. Lots of parking space, which is could be a problem. The weird thing is you go across the street to Optimus, and you got a great connection over there. But not here at McGaffin. Maybe something they got to work on here. And you even got a Main Street road right behind us. Perfect opportunity for foul balls to go over and hit. And just like that, we head back to the top of the order for the Golden Eagles. It's Matt McShane, who has pitched the first 4 innings now of this game. He's an absolute stud at the mound. And, well, He did have a single with his first at-bat of this game. Pitch delivered. Fouled back. So we'll kick this count off 0-1. So it's fouled back. McShane gonna call for a timeout. Gonna take his time, regroup before he steps back up. McShane steps back up to the plate. Gonna take that one inside. And so that will be ball number 2. Pardon me, it'll be ball number 1. 1-1 count, gets contact. Cannot find the gap. It will go right in between first and second. Takes a hop on him, doesn't matter. It gets the throw to first in time. Finds out number 1 of the inning there, Arias.
Great work by the Regi defense. That one just trickled right through the infield. Great stop by the second baseman. Great toss to first. Very calm, very deliberate with their movements, Jacob. They were ready for that one. As here we go, Joe Kennedy up at the mound once again. See time called by Caden Fowler, making sure he's ready for these nasty Joe Kennedy pitches, and we'll see strike 1 on that one.
It's been a real battle of the starting pitchers here, Arias. Both of them so far through 4 on the side of Sydenham, McShane only allowing 1 in. Well, ooh.
Had to dodge that one. If he took it, they could have got a runner on base, but
Yeah, and well,
I guess it would have hurt, Jacob.
It would have hurt, Raz. And as I was saying, Kennedy so far through 4 with 0 runs, but yeah, that one, a wild pitch. Has to back up and jump out of the way of that one, so be a definite ball. So we wait the pitch, delivered, just high. Can't find this top of the zone. And Fowler will take it. 3-1's the count. Pitch delivered, strike 2. I believe we're at a full count scenario. Pitch is in and it's high. Pardon me, that wasn't a full count. That was only 2 balls. That will make it 3 and 2. Full count here at the plate. Pitch is delivered and it's outside. Fowler will take the first. The crowd is electric.
Indeed they are. Sydenham fans are loving it. They've got a runner on base. They've got something to work with here. Stepping up now for Sydenham. Pardon me, just trying to get a number on that fella. Looks like that's Curtis Pierce. As here comes Curtis. Leaves the first one. Looks like that was just inside. Great eye from Curtis. Joe Kennedy's pitches are getting a little bit wild. Perhaps he's getting a little gassed as we get further and further into this game. But nonetheless, here comes Joe Kennedy with another pitch.
And that one's going to be outside. They're going to test the runner at first as he was way off the bag, but he gets there back in time. So yeah, as you're saying, Rice, maybe Kennedy, his arm, getting a little tired here, but we're already through 4, so maybe see a pitcher coming relief in the next inning. But Kennedy staying in it for now.
Right.
Swing and a miss there by Pierce.
Right, Jacob, we've seen some monstrous first 4 innings from both of these pitchers. However, I believe KASSAA rules indicate that a pitcher can only do 4 innings per game, so we'll probably see a couple new faces stepping up to the mound next time, Jacob.
And that's why I got you here, Rias, our analytical genius. And Kennedy finds strike number 3 for the punch out. I believe we're going to have a pinch runner come in, it looks to be at first.
Indeed, Sydenham coach calls catcher rule. The runner on first has to get his equipment on for next inning, so they'll send a runner to replace him. As here we go, Joe Kennedy throws one right down the middle, a swing and a miss from Reed.
So Reed will kick off his count 0-1. Trying to settle in. Runner at first, you're trying to advance him. Throws in, swing and a miss, strike number 2. Kennedy's feeling himself now. So, it's an 0-2 count. Kennedy will drop it in. A phenomenal pitch there by Kennedy. Looked like a sinker. Had lots of spin on it. Drops right at the plate. And that is 4 scoreless innings there. Pitched by Joe Kennedy, coming in big time in the championship game.
Indeed, it has been Joe Kennedy, 4 flawless innings. That last call there, perhaps a little bit controversial. Reed did not like it. It looked like he was going to draw a line in the dirt there, but thought better of it. Didn't want to get kicked out of the game. Here we go, Sydenham's defense taking to the field once again. And we'll see who goes up to the mound.
It will be a new pitcher indeed,
Approaching
Ryan.
the mound, it looks like, looks like number 16. That is Reed Deers.
So Reed takes to the mound for the Golden Eagles. Coming in relief for McShane, who's pitched 4 flawless innings, only allowing 1 run. So Reed's now got to come to the mound in relief and make something happen. And so here we go. Reed getting in his final few pitches before we get back to action. And so here we go. We'll see who's leading things off here for the Panthers just momentarily. So it'll be number 8 for the Panthers, Andrew Gilmore, who tries to get on base and start things off here in the top of the 5th. Here we are. First pitch is just high. We'll go to 0-1. Pardon me, 1-0. As Reed just couldn't find the zone. We'll see if he can get settled in here early here, Reyes. Pitch number 2 delivered. Great pitch there, and well, Gilmore takes a swing on it, but fouls it back. We'll go 1-1 now. Push it up. So 1-1 count. Reed delivers down in the dirt, and Gilmore won't take a swing on that one. We'll go 2-1 now. As Regi have the lead, but they would love to add to it here, guys. And well, they have an opportunity here at the bats with 0 outs. They just got to get someone on base, and they have an opportunity to take advantage of a fresh new pitcher into this game who hasn't had the reps. Pitch by Reed. Just doesn't drop into the zone. Reed doesn't like it. Something he can't get frustrated here early, though, Raz.
Oh, he absolutely can't, Jacob. That could be disastrous, but here we go. Andrew Gilmore ready at the plate. We see another pitch from Reed. Great eye by Gilmore. Sees that one's way inside. He'll take his walk to first. Next batter up for Regi. That'll be number 3, Joe Kennedy, the man who just had 4 amazing innings at the mound. Joe Kennedy taking his time, getting ready here.
So Kennedy with a runner at first has an opportunity to advance the runner into a scoring position. See what Kennedy can do now. Pitches in, down in the dirt. Great catch by the back catcher, though, and he's going to stare down runner at first to make sure he goes back. Kennedy gets a good swing on that one. Finds a gap there in left field. Runner's going to go to 2, and he's got an opportunity to go home. They're going to wave him through. And just like that, Joe Kennedy with an RBI double as Andrew Gilmore goes from first to home. And just like that, Regi adds a run to their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game, Rice.
Phenomenal effort there from Andrew Gilmore. Sends it right between center and left field. Takes them a minute to get their hands on it. The runner on second comes all the way home. We'll see the lead doubled from 1 to 2 points, Jacob.
And Kennedy, who pitched a flawless first 4 innings, takes to the plate and says he can do it all. It's a beautiful hit, double right into the gap, and picks himself up an RBI. But now, runner's gonna go to third now as that ball bounces through and he doesn't know where the ball is. Is Joe Kennedy gonna decide to go home? He is gonna go home. And he's gonna have there and lots of time to get down to the dirt. Joe Kennedy steals home after that ball gets looped off the back catcher there, Rias. They didn't know where the ball is, and they decided to send him. As he steals second, and that ball got so far through that he decides to go home, Rias. Just a play that Sydenham, they can't afford to make here in the finals.
You're right, Jacob. An unfortunate miscommunication on Sydenham's part, followed by some great hustle on Regi's part. Adds another point to Regi's tally and gives Sydenham's head coach, leads him to believe there might be something to worry about here. Has a quick chat with his defense. Looks like they may have things sorted. Reed staying on the mound.
And so just like that, a game that was 1-0 for 4 innings is now 3-0. A lead that Regi looks to build on. In the hands, swing and a miss, 0-1. By a great play there by Joe Kennedy. Hard hit ball for the double, and then steals home off of a wild pitch that the back catcher couldn't find to make it 3-0 by himself. Great hit there. In between first and second, it's a line drive, and that throw is going to be there right to first, so that'll be an out. Just he lined that one right to the second baseman. So I believe that'll be out number 1 here, Rias, in this inning, which says a lot since there's already been 2 runs added to the tally of Regi and only 1 out.
Indeed, Jacob. Some great work there by the Sydenham defense. Second baseman getting his body in front of it, getting a stop. Nice, easy little pass. That one is hammered.
Right to right field there.
Right to right field.
Owen Lutz able to get a handle on that one and hit it to opposite field. And so that will be a single for Lutz and another runner to build on here. As Regi is just looking to rack up the score here and build off maybe a bit of momentum going their way. Beckett Alport at the plate now. (1-0) as that pitch will be ball number 1 as it was just inside. So Alport will step back up to the plate. 1-0 count. They're going to test the runner at first. He's going to get back in time, and that one gets through. And Owen Lutz is going to get to second easily. He's going to slide in there and stay. And just like that, a wild throw from right at the mound gets through to the first baseman. And just like that, a free second base for Lutz puts himself in a scoring position. Alport, if he can find the gap, would potentially score Lutz. Reed delivers. That one took a good look at it and a good chop, but fouls it back, Rice.
Indeed he did, Jacob. So here comes Reed, stepping back up to the mound, getting words of encouragement from his fans out here behind the cage. As Reed slings one right over the plate. That'll be a strike. I believe we've got a 1-2 count now in Reed's favor. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Blue says. As here we go, getting back into the action. That one's way outside. It's a great take by Beckett. Beckett now, he's got to work to stay alive. 2s across the board, 2-2 count. So here comes Reed. Great work staying alive by Beckett. Launches that one towards the parking lot. Doesn't hit any cars. You hear a sigh of relief from the parents out here in the stands.
So that one's going to be way off the plate.
So here comes Reed. Another one searching for that top left corner. Can't find it again. It's Thomas Elkins. Phenomenal eye on him. He let that one go. As here comes Elkins. Reed slings one straight over the plate. Elkins gets a bat on it. That will be fouled off.
The Sydenham fans getting loud for Reed at the mound. They want him to find a third and final out. But Elkins trying to add to the lead. That one's fouled back. And so Elkins doing a great job staying in the count. Three-two. It's a full count here at the mound for Reed. We wait for his important pitch to be delivered. It's at the feet, and Elkins will load the bases with a walk. A critical scenario with a new batter. That is number 10, Jackson Baldry, coming to the plate. And an opportunity to really do some damage here, Rice.
Indeed, Jacob. Bases loaded. Baldry up at the plate. You know what they say, Jacob? This is how legends are made. Here he goes. First pitch, way outside. Great eye from Baldry there. He'll take that one. It's a 1-0 count. Baldry favor. As here comes Reed. Sending another one. Baldry gets a bat on it. Foul ball flies towards the Sydenham dugout. 1-1 count now. One's right across the board as here comes Reed. Getting ready to deliver. A few more pitches here. Baldry doesn't take a swing at it, but it will be a strike. And pardon me, I thought it was a 1-1 count. I guess it was 1-2. We'll see a strikeout. Phenomenal job by Reed staying alive in there.
Huge play by Reed. Able to get out of a pinch with the bases loaded. And just like that, we'll stay at a 3-0 ball game and a crucial decision here coming up for the Panthers, Rias. The question is, who'd they put at the mound?
Well, at the moment, it looks like it might be the man in blue at the mound, umpire. Moseying over there. Just joking, of course, as here comes nobody from the Regi dugout. Looks like we'll just have an outfield and an infield playing. No pitcher and catcher today for Regi, Jacob.
Full of jokes here, Raya, so you are. And so we'll see who takes the mound. It looks to be, I could be wrong, but Adam McNeil is walking out there slowly but surely. We'll see if he takes the turn at the spot. And he does. Adam McNeil, the choice of pitcher here, coming into relief for Joe Kennedy.
Mignot, Jacob, he's got a confident demeanor about him. Seems like he knows what he's doing.
He's got the...
When he steps up to the plate and when he steps up to the mound here, Jacob walks right up with confidence, smile on his face. He knows he's capable.
You can tell he knows what he's doing, right? He's got the ponies. He's got the ponies pants on, which is the a rep baseball team here in Kingston. So definitely got a little bit of baseball experience on his hand.
These warm-up pitches got a bit of heat on them. Might be tricky for Sydenham offense to deal with here.
So that's Joe Kennedy over at first base now, as he'll take a spot off the mound. Yeah, McNeil trying to get established at the mound here early. He can't afford to come into this game with laziness. He needs to come with electricity right away. This Sydenham team is getting hungry as we get deeper and deeper and deeper into this ball game.
That is number 32, Blake, up at the plate. He has just been offered some money from a Regi fan to purposefully strike out. I don't believe he will take it.
I don't think he will either, Rise. It's a championship
Takes a swing
game.
at that one.
We'll go 0-1 in the count after that. Good slice, but now as they would say in the dugout, now you've seen a kid. Let's see what you can do. As McNeil able to find strike number 1 off his first pitch. Delivered just off the plate. That'll be ball number 1. We'll go 1-1 in the count.
Had some heat on it though, Jacob. If he gets those under control, those are some good-looking pitches. Those will be tricky for Sydenham to deal with. As here comes Mignot, his third pitch. Fires it right down the middle, just a little too low. Blake now. Apologies for the loud sirens, folks. Ambulance going by.
McNeil trying to get settled in on the 2-1 count. Pitch delivered, swing and a miss there by Blake. 2-2 in the count now. Can't afford any more strikes against him. Can Adam find his first strikeout of his outing? Pitch delivered. And there it is, right down the middle. 1 down, 2 to go here in bottom 5.
Looked like that ball might have had some movement on it, Jacob. Nasty pitch there from Mignot. as here comes Rhett Colson. He's seen him. He's seen these pitches against his teammate. Let's see if he's ready for him. That one just outside, 1-0 count, Colson favor.
Colson taking a sigh of relief. He knows what his team needs. They need a run. They need something. They even need someone on base. As Sydenham has really struggled from the bats here in Rise. They've only had a couple people even reach base at all. That one's inside. I go ball number, strike number 1. Didn't hear any audible signal from the umpire, so I just assumed a ball. It'll be strike number 2, I believe. That's going to be strike number 2. Pardon me, I'm lost in this count. 2 strikes against him for sure. It's a 1-2 count. So 1 away from finding the strikeout. We'll see if McNeil can make it happen. Pitch delivered. Good contact, though, by Colson. Plays the shortstop. Throw to first is there in time. 2 down is Regi able to fire it to first and get the second out of the inning.
Yeah, phenomenal defensive play by Regi. That was Andrew Gilmore at shortstop with a cannon right to Joe Kennedy, who was phenomenal in those first 4 innings, as you remember. And Joe Kennedy, nice big stretch, managed to get the runner out. As here we go, it's Nathan Van Asseldonk up at the plate.
And we'll see what Van Asseldonk can do here. Pitch delivered, swing and a miss by Van Asseldonk, and we'll await the pitch. McNeil looking very strong from the mound. Now it's going to be high up there, though, and it'll be a ball. 1-2 is the count. 1 away from ending this inning, McNeil is. We'll see if we can find it. Pitch delivered. There it is, strike number 3. Beautiful inning at the mound for Adam McNeil. And that will do it for the 5th inning. We move to the top of the 6th rise. Sydenham have got to figure something out from the bats.
Indeed, they do, Jacob. The offense on Sydenham's part has been struggling. Their defense, to be honest, hasn't been too terrible apart from a few miscommunications, just 1 or 2 bad plays, but they're hanging in there. They're hanging in there with Regi. Their defenses look very similar, but here we have stepping up once again to pitch. Stepping up once again to pitch for Sydenham. It'll be Reed Deers. Reed warming up with some nice slow tosses, getting the shoulder warm, getting the elbow warm. Yeah, like you said, Jacob, offense. Major struggle point for Sydenham so far in this match.
And so, Rise, we have a beautiful trophy right in front of us here. We haven't really mentioned. It's a
Indeed we do.
Homemade, I've heard, as we have a bunch of names. One out of here. Sydenham winning it back in 07-08. Regi 2013-14 champions, also 2012-13 champions.
And as you can see there, Jacob, in 14-15 and 15-16, looks like that was Bay Ridge Secondary School, our home school. Believe those were the years Matt Brash was a student there.
Yeah, but it was the last time really Bay Ridge saw glory. But nonetheless, yeah, we look at recent champions. So Sydenham, last time it looks like they won it was 07-08. You would know they would love to end that drought of almost 20 years. And they have a chance to do it now. But Regi also, last time they won it was 10 years ago, it looks to be. So both these teams on their own droughts. And that'll be ball number 1 as we go back to the top of the order as Hunt Frazier finds himself back at the plate in a 1-0 count. But yeah, a beautiful trophy, Rise, that will be presented at the end of the game. And we have the pleasure of having it right on this very table that we sit on.
Indeed, an honor. Indeed it is, Jacob. Such a nice trophy. Not a cup. I was going to say nice cup, but it's more of sculpture.
And so that one will be away, and we'll go 2-0 now. Hunt Frazier just looking to get on base. Oh, a good pitch there. Had tons of movement on it. by Reed as he was able to spin that one down into the zone. We go 2-1 now. Delivered down in the dirt. That's a 3-1 count now as that one was ball number 3. An opportunity for Hunt Frazier to take a walk to first if one more can come through. We'll see if he can make it happen. Oh, we await the pitch. It's delivered. Good contact by Hunt Frazier, but it's just going to be fouled off, and that one goes bouncing into the parking lot as it makes its way over the fence. So that's where the real damage can be done. Not on the field, but actually off the field with the cars and the balls.
Indeed, Jacob. Hopefully no property damage here today. As here we go, some another nice touch on the ball there by Hunt Frazier.
He's just trying to straighten that one out, Rias. He's found contact in his back-to-back pitches, but still haven't been able to find one in fair play. And so we'll await the pitch from Reed. Delivered. That one's fouled back, and dirt goes flying at my legs. As we are sitting right behind the backstop, Rias. So if these balls get through, they're actually going straight at us.
Terrifying.
It certainly is. And so that one, another piece of contact there. He'll foul that one back. That's 3 fouls in a row. So he's now in a full count scenario. That one finds fair play though. Play the shortstop, gets a grab on it, throw to first, is not there in time. It slips through the glove of the first base. As Lily just couldn't close her glove on that one. Runner will be safe as Hunt Frazier gets himself a single.
Some phenomenal work at the plate there by Hunt Frazier. He's been great at getting those touches all game long. Next up at bat for the Panthers, we'll see Andrew Gilmore. Gilmore now taking his time getting ready. Ump says play. Reed gets ready. And here comes his first pitch. That one gets a touch on it. Andrew Gilmore gets a great touch on that one, but unfortunately is fouled just off to the side. 0-1 count in Reed's favor. Some interesting chance coming from the Regi dugout. Trying to get Andrew Gilmore hype here is now. Here comes Gilmore, gets another touch on it. That one's fouled right back towards us, right towards our faces, eh, Jacob?
Certainly was. So that won't be fouled back. We'll push it back up. And so runner try to go to 2, but we'll have to go back to 1. Says Hunt Frazier trying to increase to a scoring position, but he'll have to stay. Gilmore trying to straighten one out here. As he awaits his next pitch, steps back into the zone. Runner's gonna go to suit 2 now. Great contact on that one though, as Gilmore finds the gap. Throw to third. A beautiful throw. He is safe at third though, and runner can increase from first to second off the throw from right field. And just like that, a double by Gilmore puts 2 runners in scoring positions, 1 at third and 1 at second. Regi with an opportunity to increase their lead here, Rias.
Indeed, Regi playing some great offense. They've been playing great offense all game long. They got a very deep batting lineup. Every single one of these fellows we've seen get some touches on the ball. As here comes Reed on the mound. Reed looking to put a stop to this Regi push. Swing and a miss from Joe Kennedy. 0-1 count in Reed's favor. Reed making sure he knows what his catcher's looking for. Tosses one in. Great contact on the ball, but it will pop straight up. And it's a routine catch from the first base. It'll be Lily Rambolt with the catch.
Great catch there. Pop fly as the sun is out and shining. But Rumbold able to get under that one and get the catch, so. That will be an out, and the runners will have to stay as it wasn't deep enough for a sac fly at 3-2. Next runner comes up to the plate. This is Noah Hall. Hall looking to get the runners home. Beautiful pitch, finds strike number 1, as that one had some spin on it. It's a 0-1 count. Good contact. Will it stay fair? It's just going to go foul. And so that will go 0-2 now. And an opportunity for Reed to find a strikeout here in a massive scenario where they don't want Regi to add runs to the lead. Pitch delivered. Just off the plate. That one's going to be a ball. Reed delivers the pitch. That one's going to be fouled off, and we'll go back to the pitcher, and so we'll stay deep in this count here. Hall just defending anything over the plate. Pitch delivered. Ooh, way inside. Close to his hands. He'll take that one, and that will be a ball. We'll wait the count from the umpire momentarily. Doesn't give it to us though. That one's hit right between the gap of right up the second base line, pretty much. 1 run scores. Second one comes through. Beautiful 2 RBI single there by Noah Hall as he finds the gap right in between the shortstop and the second baseman. And just like that, Rice, it's a 5-0 ball game.
What a game indeed. What an offense we're seeing from Regi. The batter manages to find the gap between second and short. Rolls right out to outfield. Center fielder takes a minute getting their hands on it. And Regi able to capitalize on that massive opportunity. 2 more runs in. 5-0 lead now for the Panthers. This game is getting a little away from Sydenham. As here comes Reed on the mound. Looking to shut down this Panthers offense. That one is high and wide. Great eye from Owen Lutz. He'll take that one for the first ball. 1-0 count now in the favor of Lutz. Reed, second pitch to Lutz. Contact on it from Lutz. It will fly towards center field. Interesting play from Regi. A nice far single allows the runner on, was he on second, Jacob? On second, on first. Allows the runner on first to advance all the way to third. Regi now has another player in a scoring position.
So now runners in the corners off of a deep single there by the Panthers. And now another chance to add to their lead. They already had 2 runs this inning. We'll see if they can make it 3. Runner's going to go to second. Swing and a miss, though, and they're not going to challenge the runner going to second. They're going to let him go. We'll kick this count off 0-1 off the swing and a miss by Alport. We await the pitch. It's delivered. Gets contact on that one. Pop fly. Can the second baseman get under? He's going to leave it for the right fielder. And they're going to go throw home. Runner's going to go. And wait for the umpire. Play is called out at home. Great play there by the right fielder to deny the run. Paul thought he had it in time. But a beautiful play. We stay at a 5-0 ball game, Russ.
A phenomenal final effort of that inning from the Sydenham defense. Long toss from right field. Phenomenal catch by Caden Fowler. He's been a great catcher for Sydenham all game long. Gets the tag on the Regi runner. Finally shutting down that dominant Regi offense for now. As the Regi defense will take to the field, get their shoulders warm. Looks like heading towards the mound once again, it'll be Adam Mignot. He had a phenomenal inning in the 5th. So here comes Mignot, warming up his arm and his elbow. He's throwing some heat. Sydenham had a very difficult time dealing with his pitches last inning.
And so that's 2 outs back-to-back here for the Golden Eagles. Not able to find anything in play. And so we'll go back to the top of the order with Matt McShane, who has been on base so far. I believe he might even be the lone batter here for Sydenham who was able to get on base, and so we'll see if he's able to do it again. They need him right now. That's a chopper right to the mound, a great there by the Mignol, and he's in fact gonna run him out himself. Touch the bag, and just like that, Rise, 3 up, 3 down type of inning for Regi, making quick work. We move to the top of the 7th.
Here comes Sydenham's defense. Been having a tough time of it these past couple innings against Regi's offense. Reed at the mound, ready to go, waiting for his catcher.
And so yeah, this is the 7th and final inning, Rise, if we are correct. So it's a big one. They're actually going to go. It is a big one. Reed has got to be on his game. They can't afford to really let up any more runs. They're already down by 5. And, well, that means they left all their work to do there in the bottom of the 7th, right? Their very final opportunity to even get runs in this game. And so they do not want to any more damage come through. They need to do it all right now. And so we'll see what happens. Balls are called in, and to lead things off, it looks to be Anna McNeil, who pitched, well, the last 2 innings. and has still been perfect as the scoreless game is still coming through. I believe they are, I seriously only think, Rice, if you can't think of another hit, I believe Matt McShane of Sydenham has been the only hit so far. And so the boys were one hit away from a no-hitter through six, apart from Matt. So a beautiful game played by the pitchers, but it doesn't matter about the pitchers right now because it's Adam McNeil who pitched the last 2 innings at the plate now to see what he can show what he can do. Reed needs a couple of big outs here. Pitch delivered. That one's going to find the plate, 0-1. Great pitch there by Reed.
Lots of movement on that pitch. Came from the top right all the way to the bottom left. Mignot couldn't get a handle on it, let it go by. As here comes Reed once again. That one right down the middle. Mignot gets bat on ball, sails it to right field for a single.
A beautiful hard hit ball, as you said, Rise by McNeil. Able to find the gap, get down in time. Runner at first now, and something to work with here for Regi. As up to the plate next will be number 9. That's Thomas Elkins. And we'll see what Elkins can do with the runner at first, and Regi's got to be careful of the steal. As Regi has been very on their game when it comes to base running tonight. That one's going to be down in the dirt, ball 1-1-0. Reed taking his time, delivers the pitch. That one's going to find plate. Strike number 1. We go to 1-1 now. The Sydenham fans still out here, still with their drums, still trying to keep the energy high for their boys. For their team, a hard hit ball by Elkins. And Sydenham will get under it. It's the center fielder able to find that one. That was number 13, Nathan Van Asseldonk. Able to find that catch. And that brings up to the plate Grayson Patry, who I believe, Rias, comes in as a pinch runner. A pinch hitter. I believe this is his first at-bat of this game. So we'll see what Patrick can do. Runner's going to go. Swing and a miss. That one gets out of the hand, though, of back catcher Fowler. And so runner will be allowed to advance to second and brings the runner to a scoring position now. So McNeil over at second base. Pitch delivered down in the dirt. Good eye there by Patry to stare it down. 1-1 is the count. Is that one not a strike? It's long. You won. Strike number 3, pardon me, Rise. You are correct. And so 3 pitches to find 3 strikes against pinch hitter Grayson Patry, who gets his time to shine for 1 at bat. And I believe, Rice, we're going to go back to the top of the order as Griffin Hunt Frazier takes to the plate. A little mound meeting here quickly by Sydenham with 1 down, 2 to go.
Indeed, they're probably discussing how to handle Griffin Hunt Frazier. He has been phenomenal at home plate here tonight, getting touches on the ball on nearly every pitch, I believe, Jacob. Everything that's close to him, he gets touches on them. As here comes Hunt Frazier, taking his time, getting ready, making sure he's in the zone. Hunt Frazier, he's ready to go. And here comes Reed. Launches one just to the outside. Bit of movement on that ball. Hunt Frazier, great eye, leaves it be. 1-0 count, Hunt Frazier favor. So here comes Reed once again. Slings one right over the plate. Hunt Frazier gets a bat on it. That one pops nice and high. And it's out!
That ball is crushed by Hunt Frazier. And he hits it out of the park. A 2-run home run by Griffin Hunt Frazier. And Regi adds 2 runs to their tally as that ball gets over the extremely tall wall out there in left field, Rice. It caught you speechless as that ball was floating back.
Indeed it did, Jacob. Pardon the delayed reaction, folks. That ball almost looked like a pop fly at first, but it just kept going and going and going right over the fence, 270 feet away from home plate. That is something I don't believe I've ever seen in KASSAA before, Jacob. A long home run for Hunt Frazier. What a phenomenal at-bat. Andrew Gilmore now. Following up that massive home run from Hunt Frazier. So here comes Gilmore. Looking for his pitch. He lets that one go by. Looks like it just was on the inside of the strike zone. Not entirely sure of what the count is right now, but great take by Gilmore. Lets that one go by too. 4 balls for Gilmore. He'll take his walk. Here comes Joe Kennedy. Joe Kennedy, the man we saw some phenomenal pitching efforts from in the first 4 innings. Seen a couple of great at-bats from him in the past few innings. As here he comes, gets a bat on the ball. That one's fouled off to the side. Good start for Joe Kennedy. Little warm-up swing. He knows what he's looking for now. As here comes Reed. Looking to put a stop to this Regi offense. Reed slings one. That one hits the dirt. Regi dugout's loving it. One count now. Joe Kennedy manages to get a bat on that one. Fouls it right off to the side once again. We got a 1-2 count. Joe Kennedy's got to go into protect mode now. Here comes Reed. Slinging one straight towards the plate. It hits the dirt. The runner on first manages to steal second. Here we go, Reed. Launches one to Joe. Joe manages to get a bat on it. Rolls straight to the third baseman, I believe, and they do manage to toss it to Ashurst on first and finally close out this inning. What an inning we saw from the Regi offense, Jacob. A home run in KASSAA. Not something I believe I've ever witnessed with my own eyes.
No, that was truly incredible, and what a way to do it, too, in the final inning, a potential final inning of this game. If Sydenham can't find 7, just a beautiful way for Griffin Hunt Frazier to absolutely get a hold of one and blast it to left field, gets it out of the park over the huge wall, and just like that, you put Sydenham into crunch time. They need 7 to force extras. If they can't find it, Regi will be crowned champions. And so we'll see what will happen momentarily as both these teams take back to the mound and we prepare for bottom 7. With leading off is Caden Fowler of the Golden Eagles.
Fowler, we've seen some incredible defensive efforts from him as the catcher for the Golden Eagles. We've seen him at bat a couple of times. Let's see what he can do here in this high pressure 7th inning. Mignot, his pitches look a little bit wild. Let's see if he can get dialed in here, try and close this game out for Regi. Mignot, warm-up pitch looks great, right down the middle. Looks like he's found his zone.
And so here we go.
Fowler at bat. Curtis Pierce on deck. Sydenham, it's a do or die situation. They need 7 runs here in this inning to send it to extra innings. Yes, here's Fowler. He's down and ready. That pitch is high and wide. Almost hit the head of Fowler. Managed to duck out of the way just in time.
So a 1-0 count to kick off the zap bat. Swing and a miss. We'll go 1-1. As Fowler try to take a rip at that one. McNeil trying to keep the scoreless, perfect game so far by Regi. And he's got one more inning to do so, if he can make it happen. 1-1 count. Pitch delivered. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Strike number 2 comes through. That one comes in. It's going to be popped up high. We'll see if Regi can get under it. It's going to go right to the first baseman. He's going to call everybody else off. And that's Joe Kennedy able to get under it. And so up to the plate now will be number 5. That is Curtis Pierce. We'll see what Pierce can do. His team needs some sort of offense right now. So they're down to their final 2 outs. Pitch delivered. Strike 1's the call. We'll kick this count off 0-1. As we await the next one. Delivered. Swung on and fouled off. That goes 0-2 now as he couldn't find that one fair ball. And now an opportunity for McNeil to find the strikeout here. So Pierce is going to be careful. He's got to protect anything over the plate. We await the pitch from McNeil. Delivered. In the hands, inside, swing and a miss. Strike number 3. And we're down to the final out here, Rias. Reed, who pitched the last couple innings for the Golden Eagles, and the season comes down to him. He needs to create 7 runs, and he needs to start it off right now, or else Regi will be crowned champions. McNeil delivers pitch number 1 down in the dirt. We go 1-0.
Great eye there from Reed. Leave that one down in the dirt. He's up on the count now. 1-0 in Reed's favor. Sydenham needs to be perfect. As here's Reed, taking his time, getting ready, making sure he's in the zone. Pitch from Mignot is delivered right over the plate, and a swing and a miss from Reed. 1-1 count.
It's a 1-1 count. As Reed trying to find some sort of ball on bat. Strike number 2. It comes down to 1 final strike. This is for the championship, folks. McNeil trying to send his team to championship. Oh, and that one will go outside. It'll be a ball. We'll go 2-2. But McNeil with another opportunity to bring his team to glory as he delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss, gets him going, and just like that, your KASSAA baseball champions in a 7-0 game goes to the Regiopolis of Notre Dame Panthers, Rias. Beautiful ball game.
What What a game indeed, Jacob. Started off so close, scoreless for a couple innings there, and then Regi slowly started accumulating and then just took off towards the end. Regi's offense there just outmatched Sydenham's offense, just a much deeper hitting lineup for the Regi Panthers than the Sydenham Golden Eagles have there.
Yeah, it was a battle. It was a battle of the bats. Regi showing that they were so much more dominant at the sticks than Sydenham was. I believe Sydenham only had at least one hit, but other than that, I can't remember anything else where they were able to get a solid hit in the outfield and get on base. And we didn't see a lot of walks either from Regi. Regi really powerful from the mound, and we'll see the trophy ceremony momentarily. As you see that beautiful trophy in Paul's hands, that's what's sitting in front of us for the majority of the game.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the continued technical difficulties throughout the stream. A good stream setup out here at McGaffin is near impossible, and the connection is subpar. Nonetheless, a great ball game we witnessed here today. Some great pitching efforts from Regi. Perhaps the highlight of the game, Joe Kennedy for the first 4 innings, and then Adam Mignot for the next 3.
Yeah, a scoreless, almost perfect game that has been created by Regi. Allowing 0 runs and getting 7 runs of their own, including a 2-shot home run coming out off the bat of Griffin Hunt Frazier. And you see the medals be given out to Regi, and also the medals on the other side, I believe, already given out to Sydenham before we got the trophy ceremony. And I think I saw a big camera out there momentarily. I think it's from a opposing streaming service, streaming company apart from us. There it is, right there down center field. We'll be there one day, Russ.
And we will indeed, Jacob. So here we go, some team photos taken for Regi with the gold medals slung around the necks. Smiles all around for the Panthers. What a game they played. Great day for a ball game too, wasn't it, Jacob? We had a bit of cloud coverage early on, but now the sun is shining. It's hot. It's sunny.
Listen, sun is great for a beautiful ball game. Maybe not the best for a bunch of technology for overheating, but nonetheless, we made it work. And it was just a beautiful game. Tons of fans showing out with tons of enthusiasm, which you love to see. A really built-in atmosphere here that was just undeniable. And especially on the Regi side, their dugout, which I found was much more consistently louder than the side of Sydenham. And, it could have pushed them to the edge and, gave them that advantage. And at the end of the day, it was a 7-run ball game, and the bats was just the difference. Great game by both these teams. And you'll see the trophy ceremony as both these teams, the 3 captains, it looks to be, of Regi, will take it. We'll get a picture.
That'll be Gilmore, Hunt Frazier, and Kennedy hoisting the trophy for the Panthers. What a game these 3 boys played here today.
I'll still get the picture and bring it back to the boys. The KASSAA baseball champions, the Regi Panthers, off a 7-0 ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Rias, we'll get some final remarks from yourself.
What a game. It was so exciting to be out here with you streaming this game here, Jacob. Great day for some baseball. Phenomenal matchup between these 2 teams. Regi, just a great game played. Yeah, like you said, Jacob, they just performed better on the bats here tonight, and they pulled away with the victory. They get to hoist the trophy. They get to wear the gold. Great game for both teams.